What's up everybody, Joseph here. In this video we're going to continue with the grammar we saw last time on page 3. This time we're gonna focus on the possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives are used to show possession or ownership of something. Uh, this might mean representing ownership of things like cell phones, notebooks, pens. Can also represent possession of uh, animals like dogs or cats or chickens. It can also represent ownership of areas like my house or my land, my property. It can also represent relationship with other people. For example, my mother, my friend. It's it doesn't mean that they belong to me, they're not my property, but it represents a relationship, the relationship you have with them. Here we have some examples. Um, his dog is big. This is his dog, referring to this little guy over here next to the boy. His dog. The dog is his. The dog belongs to him. It's like the dog is his property. This is another example. Her toy is a plush. This is a toy, and more specifically, it's a plush. Her toy is a plush. Her toy, referring to this object. Her plush, referring to this object. Her plush is white. The plush belongs to her. It's her property. That, that here, that is their car. Their car is red. Their car, their property, the property of that family. Their car is red. But this here is a list of the possessive adjectives. And next to their equivalent in the subject pronouns. I have a shirt. I representing the first person of the the first person of the subject pronouns. And here we have the possessive adjectives representing the first person. I have a shirt. I have a shirt. My shirt is green. My shirt is green. The shirt is mine. The shirt belongs to me. You have a book. You have a book. Your book is new. The book that belongs to you. Your book is new. He has a pillow. His pillow is soft. His pillow, the pillow that belongs to the other person. His pillow, the male person behind me, behind the computer, excuse me. His pillow is soft. The third person in the singular form. She has a dog. Her dog is small. She has a dog. Her dog, the dog is her property. She has a dog. Her dog is small. It's like this example we saw here. His dog is big. His dog. This is his dog. So imagine that this dog was real. Her dog is big. Her dog or in this case, her dog is white. Imagine that the dog was real. Her dog is white. It's similar to this example. She has a dog. Her dog is small. It has a bone. Its bone is old. Referring to a thing. Referring to a thing or an animal. Imagine it was talking about a dog. The continuation of these sentences. She has a dog. It has a bone. Meaning the dog has a bone. Its bone, it's old. So yeah, it's here represents the property of the animal, or it can be an area inside a building. For example, imagine I was talking about Morel Supermarket. Morel Supermarket is big. Its cafeteria is very nice. Talking about the cafeteria inside Morel Supermarket. Its cafeteria is very nice. We have a bird. We representing the first person plural. We have a bird. Our bird is noisy. The bird, that's our property. You, the second person in plural, you have a house. Your house is big. And they have a car. Their car is low. Their car is low. This car, this car is their property. So we're talking about their car. Their car is low. And this is um, this is representing two different objects, but that that represents different things. These are pronounced similar, your and your. But one is the possessive adjective, and your is the contraction of the subject and the verb be. And this is similar. It's the possessive adjective, and it's the contraction of it is. They are pronounced similar as well, but they are used in different situations. You know which one is which by by the way you use them, by context. For example, you need to bring your dictionary. Your is used as an adjective, uh, and this one, and your, the contraction of you are, is used as a subject and the verb of the sentence. And it's followed by a description or a location. This one, the possessive adjective, is followed by a noun, uh, representing, and it's always represented as an adjective. How are adjectives used? Before a noun or after the verb be. Here, the dog played with its ball. The ball belonging to the dog. The dog played with its ball. And here, it's very hot right now, representing describing a situation. It is very hot. The situation right now is very hot. So, like all adjectives in English, they are always located directly in front of the noun they refer to. For example, here, blue car. The car, what's the color of the car? Blue. It's describing a trait of the car. And this here, his car, it's also describing something of the car. What is describing about the car? The owner of the car. His car. Big house. Again, it's describing the size of the house. And here, their house is also giving a description of the house. What's the description? It's saying that the house belongs to them, to the people we're talking about. Their house. Happy girl is describing a, a state of the person, an emotional state of the person. And here, my girl, it's also describing something about the girl. That is my girl. So where something else, we do not include an s to the adjectives when the noun is plural, like in many other languages. In Spanish, we may add an s after the adjective, but in English, we never add s, no matter if it's plural or if it's singular. Excuse me. For example, our cars are expensive. We never say our cars are expensive. That's incorrect. Our cars are expensive. The black car, this is the correct form. We never say the black's car. That's incorrect. The correct form is the black cars if we're going to talk about plural. My house is big. We're talking about one house, my house. And here, my houses are big is the correct form. We never say my houses are big. It will, we always, the adjectives always stays the same way, never changes. No matter if it's singular, my house, or it's plural, my houses, my houses. Uh, we go back to this example. No matter if it's plural, the cars, the black cars, we never say the blacks cars. So this is the end of the video. I will see you on the next.